this is Prometheus giving you another tip out of the Buccaneers ebook. I'm actually going to provide a goal line tip, get you some good conversions in the end zone, be able to get those scores when you need them. I struggled against my opponent in my most recent game, and basically I didn't have a good play, so I've actually scoured the books and I picked up a play out of this gun bunch week that you can utilize. Now this is a concept and strategy that was provided by Boogs, who's a Madden champion finalist. He was on TWIM, which is MaddenTips.com. Z Farles and S Gibbs had him on this past week, and they actually shared this tip. So I want to share this with my subscribers. If you guys aren't familiar with TWIM and with Z Farles and S Gibbs, I'm going to provide links to their channels below. My recommendation is to subscribe to them immediately because they have phenomenal content. They do live broadcasts and bring on the best in the United States with Madden. So this is going to be out of the gun formation. And the play we're actually going to take a look at is going to be Z-Spot, one of my favorite plays. The difference with this particular play is that Z-Spot itself actually has a delayed release, and that's going to be one of my reads when I actually go ahead and take a look at this play. So got the ball on a 2-yard line. We're going to basically go ahead and leave our running back stock and a check and release because we're going to focus on the right side of the play. Now I could go ahead and put the running back on some kind of a hitch route or hook route or an option route to go ahead and do this. Now the key to this play, and this is the way Boogs describes it, is that you need to go ahead and use the corner route that's developed by your third wide receiver or your tight end and actually smart route him so he gets a quicker release to the outside. You do so by actually going ahead and hit the triangle or Y button, bringing up your receivers, indicate your receiver, whatever indication he is, and then you're going to go ahead and hit the right bumper, which is smart route. Now if you take a look at the depth of the route, he actually goes ahead and he shoots up right at the goal line and goes into the upper right hand corner. Now my progressions are going to be the following. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take Murphy, I'm going to motion him out one step, I'm going to hike the ball, I'm going to watch the defenders, and if the defenders float out towards the flat and towards the corner, I'm going to hit Murphy underneath. If the defenders actually stay in against man coverage, I usually can just shoot the ball to Murphy right down low with the low pass lead. So let's go ahead and run this play and see how it works. And there you go. Nice easy reception. This is man coverage. Let's take a look at this in instant replay. So right here, you're going to be looking at this motion wide receiver. I just motion him out really quick, and as you can see, he just stands there. He just stands there, and actually you've got, it looks like it was a cover 2 zone, and basically what he does is he actually gets a release. I could have went back to the flat. The flat was wide open, but I just wanted to go with the high percentage pass, and because he's outside of this buzz zone, he's away from Luke Kuechly, I can go ahead and do a nice little pass lead down and get a nice easy reception. But because the defenders are floating, I could have went ahead and hit the flat, and also got this deep corner route over here, which is kind of the key to the route, is be able to hit the back end of the end zone where most people don't necessarily attack their opponents in the end zone. So let's go ahead and run this a couple more times and let's break it down in instant replay. There you go, in hot route, looks like it's got some pressure coming in here. Let's just go ahead and motion him. And right here, because he gets a free release, I'm able to go ahead and hit the outside. Do a motion. And then sometimes you can hit the flat and be able to pick up some pretty easy yards right there. So if you can see right here, we're working off the motion, and then there actually is a defender that's falling down. There's 3 defenders in the area on the inside, and I've basically got a high-low concept that I can hit. So I can either go ahead and hit high or low, because they're actually coming over here. So this really is kind of a matchup situation right here. There's not a lot of defenders on the bunch set, so they just really can't get out, especially since we got another lineman or rusher. So this is because there's an extra defender all over here to the left, and the way this formation's set up, I'm going to be able to go ahead and hit either the high-low situation, and usually the low is usually the smart play. You're going to get a nice release, because if you go for the high, you do have this defender that can make a play on the ball just because of where he's located at. So you want to be cognizant of that, and that's why the low sometimes is just a better shot. But you got to get rid of that ball fairly quickly to go ahead and take advantage of it. Smart route, our inside receiver to outside motion. And right here is where you actually go ahead and hit the angle, because you get a nice release against man coverage. So with this particular play, you really have to stay probably within about 5 yards or so to be able to go ahead and make a touchdown out of it because of the way the routes develop. So anything outside of 5 yards, then the play just really starts getting stretched out, and it might not be very effective for you, especially if he goes ahead and gives you the flat. But you got the corner route, so if you get the man read, you got an easy touchdown for that. And then you're going to force your opponent to go ahead and stop these routes underneath, especially with the running back. And if you can go ahead and get it turned over. So right there, as you can see, he comes up short of the end zone, which actually was one of the reasons why I lost one of my games, because I came up a little bit short. So a lot of this is just, you're going to have to go ahead and try to get the ball. This is a play you're going to run about 5 yards depth. Anything outside of that, you're not really going to get everything that you need. Now, obviously, I can go ahead and hot route my running back to give myself a little bit more depth, but this motion route is not going to get the depth I'm looking for either. So I hope you like this tip. One thing you could do to actually, another bonus play that you could do to really set your opponent up is to go ahead and choose another play. You can go into the single back bunch out of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers book. And one of the things that the bunch actually has, and this is a nice little play that you can go ahead and throw into your scheme, and just one look. Just go ahead and do a quick toss. You've got some really good blocking to the outside, and if you've got a good elite running back, he's going to have to go ahead and honor that, and that's just going to be another thing that he's going to have to figure into his defense, is stopping this quick toss. So that's just another thing that you can go ahead and throw into it. So if you guys like that, please go ahead and hit the like button. If you're new to my channel and this tip was good for you and it provided you the information, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. I'm also going to be showing this tip in gameplay. I know I'm going to get the ball inside the 5-yard line, and that's when I'm going to go ahead and run this play. Hopefully I'm going to go ahead and get some touchdowns with it, but this is a nice little scheme that I can throw into my goal line offense to go ahead and get those touchdowns when I need them. So to all my subscribers, I really appreciate your support. Until next time.